see Jesus and say, I just love you today, Jesus? Or do you wake up thinking about the cares of this world and how I'm going to make ends meet? I'm here to tell you, you got to get off that thorny ground because it's going to choke all the life out of you. You got to, what do you pay attention to all day long? And you're walking around saying, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to make this way? How am I going to make that way? But are you walking around saying, Lord, you've been good to me. I know some way, somehow, that you're going to open up a door for me. I'm just going to wait until my change comes and shout through it where people are looking at you like you crazy because they know that you're going through something. But God is bringing you out of this situation. I stopped by to tell somebody, don't you let the cares of life get you down.
Come experience paradise at the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship International's Family Camp Meeting in Paradise with your host, Presiding Bishop Paul S. Morton Sr.
I want you to join me on beautiful Paradise Island in Nassau, Bahamas for our Family Camp Meeting.
Guest speakers include General Host Bishop Neil Ellis, Bahamas Region Co-Host Bishop Gwyneth Davis, Dr. E.K. Bailey, Bishop Carlos L. Malone, Dr. I.V. Hilliard, Bishop Simon Gordon, Bishop Sherman Young, and Psalmist Elder William Murphy III. Family Camp Meeting in Paradise, November 6th through the 8th at the Atlantis Hotel and Resort on Paradise Island, Nassau, Bahamas. Make plans to attend today by calling 1-504-244-9919.
Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. From New Orleans, Louisiana, the Greater St. Stephen Full Gospel Baptist Church, pastored by Bishop Paul S. Morton Sr., with co-pastor Deborah B. Morton, welcomes you to the Changing a Generation Outreach Ministry.
To the streets and to grounds, they are made to believe this is cool and it's fun. So down on our knees, time to fight as we pray for the Lord to us over a better way. We got to change a generation. Lord, fill our hearts with your compassion. All we need, yes, is determination to reach every boy and girl all around this world, together changing a generation.
Now, prepare for a life-changing experience.
God bless you, my brothers and sisters. We greet you in divine love. On today, we are going back to the Coble Arena in Detroit, Michigan. We are experiencing some highlights of what God did in our 8th annual Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship International Conference. Our theme was He That Hath an Ear. People came to hear. They wanted to hear what the Spirit of the Lord was saying. You're going to hear today as I go back into the Word, sharing with you what God gave me to tell the body of Christ and to those that need to go to the next level. But today, you're going to also hear Dr. Wanda Turner. This woman of God blessed the women of God. We went in there and we shared and we enjoyed ourselves. Well, I won't tell you anymore. You just need to see this for yourself. Let's go in. He that has an ear, let him hear.
I know I'm preaching tonight. Listen, let me tell you something. And I've done this series in our ministry, and I tell folk, I know how to make you shout. People don't like this kind of message because it means responsibility. Or if I just start calling out 30 days, 30 days. I see somebody in New Jersey, I see your house, baby. Somebody from New Jersey here. See somebody from Chicago. You getting ready to get that car tonight. Tonight, before you get home, the car. No, I'm not talking about that tonight. You got to get your hearing together before you can get your blessing. You got to get your hearing together before you can get a breakthrough. Can I preach in this place? Oh, I believe in all of that. Don't understand. I believe in prosperity. If anybody's supposed to be blessed, I think we are supposed to be blessed. We've been crying. We've had our heads down too long. But some of us are not blessed because we're on stony ground and we're on thorny ground and God can't get a breakthrough and you're wondering why. Maybe if you just hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying in this place tonight. Because note one more thing here. Right beside, did you know this? Right beside the cares of this world are the deceitfulness of riches. In other words, riches can fool you. Though riches are earthly and perishable, we still look to them for satisfaction. If I just had money, I'd be satisfied. If I just had money, I could ward off anxiety. The reason why I'm so nervous, I ain't got no money. That's why I'm nervous. It can bother you in your home when you ain't got no money. More arguments can come up in the home when you ain't got no. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. So we put our trust in these things and believe that that's the answer. But the value of riches are estimated by their use. The value of money is estimated by its use. I want more money. But I want more money for the kingdom first. I ain't gonna buy me no brand new expensive car if I can't tithe first. I'd rather drive around in a jalopy. Laugh at me in my jalopy, but I'm gonna keep on planting seeds. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm supposed to do for God. And what's gonna happen? I'm gonna come out of this, laugh at me now, but he who laughs, laughs. Money can do a lot, but will it set you beyond the reach of pain? Julia Roberts is now the highest paid actress today. $20 million a picture. Every time she makes a movie, $20 million. But the other day I saw Julia Roberts sad. They say she's getting so much because she has a $1 million smile. Check out my smile. But the other day, Julia was sad. Get away from me, cameras, because she broke up with her man that she'd been with for 4 years. They ain't together no more. Julia's crying. Julia's hurt. Get away from me, y'all. Stay out of my business. It ain't none of your business. It just seemed like to me, if you make $20 million a picture, who cares about that man? But money, y'all, it can't ease the pain. You still got to cry with your money. You still got to hold your head down with your money. You're still depressed with your money because it's got to be something more than your money. I may have some witnesses here. It's got to be Jesus. And could I ask you, what's the first thing, and I'm getting ready to close, what's the first thing that catches your imagination when you wake up every morning? What's the first thing that catches your imagination? When you wake up, do you see Jesus and say, I just love you today, Jesus? Or do you wake up thinking about the cares of this world and how I'm going to make ends meet? I'm here to tell you, you got to get off that thorny ground because it's going to choke all the life out of you. You got to, what do you pay attention to all day long? And you're walking around saying, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to make this way? How am I going to make that way? But are you walking around saying, Lord, you've been good to me. I know some way, somehow, that you're going to open up a door for me. I'm just going to wait until my change comes and shout through it where people are looking at you like you crazy because they know that sometimes maybe you shout too much and the seed can't get deep because you know you step, woo, and just all that good seed just goes to the wayside. But I want to make sure tonight it gets deep. And if you are on wayside ground, can I preach in this place? If you are on stony ground, if you are on thorny ground, it's time to get on good ground. It's time to get a breakthrough in your life, because good ground produces fruit. That's what I want to produce. I want to produce fruit, because if I produce fruit, my blessing is on the way. See, some of you think that you just have to have money, but if I could just get the favor of money falls in line after favor, because I've seen people win the lottery, $10 million. They come back and say they're broke in a year. But if I got faith, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew your strength. You're going to mount up with wings like eagles. It don't even matter what you look like. There's some folk who look good. Got some pretty women around us. But here comes somebody who don't look like nothing, but got this big old fine man on her arm. Baby, you need to look at him and say, favor. You say, anybody in here? You need some favor. You need God to break the threshold so that your blessing will come through. I may have some witnesses here. Won't he make a way? Somehow he may not come when you want him to come, but I believe that I got some witnesses. He's right on time. Love when people don't feel like love. Still treat them right, because I'm on good ground. And be not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You got to be responsible for what you hear. Hear ye the word of the Lord. Take me to where I need to go. I may have some witnesses here. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Sometimes women in the body of Christ, Deborah, sometimes we can't see God for seeing our husbands. Oh, see, I ain't gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about me. All right. See, I had that other husband taught me how not to be with this husband. That other husband, I worshiped the ground he walked on. Come on, y'all. Now, see, you gonna act like you don't know what I'm talking about. No, I am focused on the Lord. Shut up. You didn't even pray last night because you was trying to climb up in bed with other husbands. Don't make me get in your business. Some of y'all didn't even thank God for keeping you last night. Some of y'all didn't even bless God for blessing you last night as you went to the ninth heaven with your other husband. You didn't even thank God. Oh, God, this is church, though. Excuse me, Deborah. It's church. And I remember one time I went to a women's retreat when our church was new. Patrice, the church was new. And I took the women to a 5-star place. Places some of them Negroes know they hadn't been nowhere. Took them to somewhere wonderful. Bishop Martin, they were just complaining about it. Why we got to have this? And what is this? And I never had that. And oh my God, why can't we just have bacon and eggs? Why do we have to fast? And why do we don't get to pick our roommate? I remember walking to the side and I said, you know what? I don't really want to be here with these ladies. I got a husband at home. I could be at home functioning at the junction right about now. Instead, I'm up here with all these women that upset that God then took them away so he can bless and talk to them. And we had a quiet hour where you had to sit by yourself with the Lord just for a moment. Oh, Shababaya. And I remember sitting on a tree trunk. There was no back on this tree trunk. And I sat there and I was like, God, I wish I was with my husband. I don't want to be with all these complaining women. The Lord said, I'm tired of you bringing up your husband. I said, what you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? He said, can your husband do this? And he let the sun break right through the shade. Bam! I said, well, no, he ain't never been quite able to do that. My hair was real long and it wasn't no 1A, 2B, it was my hair. Come on, girls, talk. Come on, it's okay. Honey, if mine don't hurry up and get long quick, I'm going to get me some 1A, 2B. I'm going to get that man whatever he wants so that he won't have to go to you to get what I don't have. Oh, tell your neighbor, give the man what he wants so he ain't got to go find it somewhere else. Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I had long hair that was my own hair, and I was still complaining in my spirit, and the Spirit of the Lord blew through my hair, Bishop Morton, and the Lord said, has your husband ever been able to blow through your hair like that? I said, well, no, God, he ain't ever blew on me quite like that. And then he said, now I want you to just lean back and watch me catch you. Now I'm sitting on a tree trunk, and there's no back to this tree, and I'm saying, but God, what if you let me fall? He said, but what if I don't? And I said, all right, I'm gonna try it. And I began to lean back, and I began to feel as though some arms of the living God begin to hold me. And God said, has your husband ever held you like that? I said, well, no, God, he ain't never done it quite like that. He said, well, from this day forward, until you find a man that can do for you what I did for you, then don't you ever compare me or look beyond me at flesh. It's the difference of some power and real power. And those of you that are married, to try to lord your some power over the single girls, let me help you out. You ain't all that, because just when you thought you took him to the 9th floor of heaven, he said, oh yeah, baby, your mama called. It's deep, gotta hit you when you get home. How you know when you ain't all that, when a mate can ask you to put out the trash in the middle of? You feel me, you feel me. Some of y'all so deep, y'all really in trouble if you don't know what I'm talking about up in here. Jesus. And I found out something, single folks ain't too different from married folks. You got married folks sitting here, and you got single folks over here. Single folks are saying, send a man, send him tall, dark, and handsome. Send him, God, send him. 20 years later, just send him. He don't have to be tall, dark, nor handsome. But over here, you got married women saying, take him, God, please come get him. Jesus, please, an accident, plane crash, an early rapture, anything, come get him. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. What's the illustration? What's the point to that? Married folks and single folks ain't too different. They either want to be married or they don't. Now, some of you that are married can't throw your hands up, but I know you wish you could. You wish you could say. So to the girls, let me have about 15 minutes to talk to you. Who are you? God said, it's not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet. Genesis 2:18. You are the solution to the first problem, women, in the universe. You are the first hero, or should I say, shero. You were sent to rescue man from his incompleteness. Magnificent was your creation. It was like nothing else in heaven or on earth. You are the only thing made whose need was declared by God before you were formed. So important is that distinction that God wouldn't even give Eve to Adam until he understood his need for her. He waited until Adam had named every beast and bird and then saw that he was alone. The scripture said there was not found a helpmeet for him. Or another text says a suitable mate. See, everybody that's your mate, you may not be suitable for him. That's why your pastor told you to wait, and you got smart talking about he got his wife, I'm going to get mine. You fool, I bet you wish you had waited now, because you done got what you wanted, but now you done got what you wanted, but you don't want what you got. Imagine Adam. At first he was excited as each set of animal was set before him, the ram and the ewe, the cow, the bull, the peacock, the elephant. But as the last two creatures, male and female, received their names and scurried or galloped or flew off, it became clear that something was dreadfully wrong. What was his? His what? He desired her, and yet he could not say so because she did not exist. Have you ever wanted something, women, and you didn't know what you wanted, so you couldn't even say what you wanted because you didn't know what you wanted? So God caused Adam to sleep, and when he woke up, God brought him Eve. And like God in whose image he was made, Adam declared his need for Eve before he named her. He said, this is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman. A lot of people asked me recently, why don't you go by the name Wanda Davis Turner no more? Because when I studied this text, Bishop, I discovered that what a man names, he claims. What a man claims, he provides and protects. So for Christmas this year, after being Wanda Davis Turner for 7 years, Brother California, I gave my husband a credit card, I gave him a Social Security card, and I gave him my new driver's license that said Wanda A. Turner. Because I want him naming me and claiming me and protecting me and providing for me. Some of y'all are so big and bad on your own, and you need to stay by your own. Jesus. I don't need a man to open a door for me. I don't need a man to make a way for me. I don't need it. Well, I need a door open, and I need ways made out of those ways. Girls, you got to get to the point, if he forget to open that door, you stay in that car, and if he don't remember to after the benediction, you be sitting right in that car waiting. Some of you got your own money, and you got your own profession, you got your own CDs and investment accounts, and you don't know how to be dumb enough to be smart enough to have nothing so that the man can do all things for you. Jesus. Andrew Turner didn't even know my wealth until we had been married 3 years. I shut my mouth. When he said, can you make the bills out? I said, I don't know. I might make a mistake. I need you to show me how to put it in here, baby. Shoot, I was taking care of a church and a ministry for 5 years before I even met him, but I had to be dumb enough to be smart enough. Ow! I make thousands of dollars a week, every week. But when I go home, I get in line with the children for my weekly allowance. What you got for me, Daddy? I don't care if it's $50, $100, and I hangs on to it. It's just special. All on the plane, I'll be looking at it. I don't want no man to think I need him. Baby, you need a man to think you need and want him. I can do it on my own. We see that.
Well, I know you wish you could have been there. We could not show you all that took place inside the Coba Arena, but we do want you to get your copy of these life-changing messages so that you can experience what we experienced in Detroit, Michigan. Our announcer is coming with more information on how you can receive these life-changing messages. Get all of the videos. Some we could not show you on video, but you need to get the whole set of audio tapes. It was awesome. There's more highlights on next week. Until then, may God bless you. May God keep you. This is our prayer as we continue to change a generation.
The conference is over, but the message lives on. The Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship International Conference, He That Hath an Ear, was astonishing and is now available on audio or videotape with Bishop Paul S. Morton Sr.
The devil comes along because I don't care what thing it is. I'm here to tell you, anything that it is, it's smaller than God.
Bishop Noel Jones.
I don't go negative on the negative. I go positive on the negative. Because when the devil attacks me, he reveals to me that I am gifted by God.
Dr. Wanda Turner.
God's looking for a Christian husband and wife to birth some Christian children so he can have some kids on earth looking like him. Oh, when is the last time you were accused of being a Christian and the charges could stick?
And Pastor Marvin Winans.
He will readapt, readjust, he'll redo. And David said, the redeemed of the Lord say so.
For the full experience, receive these fabulous speakers as well, available on audio tape only. Overseer Deborah B. Morton, Bishop Albert Jameson, Bishop Tommy Triplett, Pastor John Jenkins, Bishop Edward Stevens, Pastor Frederick Haynes, Bishop Larry Trotter, Pastor Gordon Humphrey, Bishop James Morton, and Bishop Charles Middleton. The Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship International Conference, He That Hath an Ear, individually on audio or videotape. Or for the best value, order the complete sets of 4 videotapes or 14 audio tapes when you write to us or call toll-free 1-888-467-7355. Join us for one of these exciting crusades. September 18th, join Bishop Morton and host Pastor Marvin Miles for Praise Fest at the International Gospel Center in Ecorse, Michigan. For more information, call 313-389-2700. September 20th, join Bishop Morton and host Bishop William Ellis for the Apostolic Church of Morgan Park's 8th Annual Church Anniversary in Chicago, Illinois. For more information, call 773-881-6900. September 24th, join Bishop Morton and host Pastor Ricky Washington for the Founders Day celebration at Higher Ground Outreach Ministries in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. For more information, call 225-355-1251. September 27th, join Bishop Morton and host Bishop Donald Hilliard for the Cathedral Second Baptist Church Annual Men's Conference in Perth Amboy, New Jersey. For more information, call 732-826-5293. Join Bishop Paul S. Morton Sr. as he builds an army for the Lord.
I want to thank you, our television viewers, that have helped us throughout the years. The cost of being on television is ever increasing. As we continue to go to the next level in the spreading of His gospel throughout the land.
Become a Changing a Generation Paul S. Morton Television Covenant Partner and be an active part of setting captives free around the world.
Covenant partnership. It's a spiritual connection with spiritual benefits.
Your covenant partnership includes Paul S. Morton Ministries quarterly publications, daily prayer for you and your family, encouraging monthly correspondence, special gifts and invitations, and a certificate of covenant partnership.
You are helping bring deliverance to those who are bound.
To become a partner and receive your partnership packet, write to us or call 1-888-4CHANGE.
For the dopest gospel video.
Lift every voice.
Conversations with your favorite gospel artists.
Lift every voice.
And music that's representing for the Lord.
Funk and God. That's what we do.
Sundays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern and Pacific.
Yes, JESUS.
Let BET lift your spirit with the sounds of Bobby Jones Gospel. Lift every voice and video gospel. Sunday starting at 9 a.m. Eastern and Pacific.
Hi.
Whoever this person is that's around you right now has been in jail before.
Yeah, you're right. You're telling the honest truth. You're right.
He got a temper.
Yes.
Well, we're just grateful that now you aren't throwing things anymore. You got through that through your 20s, didn't you?
I get to see that.
You used to pick up anything that was nearby and just lob it at the ex-husband.
Oh, yes, I did.
Find out what I see for you. Call me now for a free tarot reading.
Call 1-800-763-0428.
What's all this arguing going on that I see by the 5 of Wands? I'm looking at 5 people.
Correct. Oh, my goodness. My mother, my 2 uncles, my cousin, and myself.
He will get frustrated and tired with this, honey.
He's told me that.
Well, because you have sex with your eyes closed. You're scared to death, Mama.
Oh, man, you have hit the nail on the head perfectly.
What question would you ask me in your free tarot reading?
Miss Cleo, you are the best.
Call 1-800-763-0428.
World